Forgot to say that the AC filters, both inside and outside, was completely stopped up. The 250, I got some tires for it. I got to install it next week. The grass is growed and everything's tall because I've been working so much. We had storm last week, and I had to start and finish a job when I came back from storm, so I had about 72 hours for the week. And then went to Stowers. Cat try to start digging those about Stowers, which I know some people up there, so you can see what we got. And it barely fit in here, so it's this 42-inch Virnig. I was told it's pretty good. It's a X30 model, so I just want to show you real quick. I'm upgrading to a F550. This is what they had, and the reason why I'm upgrading is because this one's pissing oil out of the bottom, or no, the upper oil pan gasket, so the motor has to be pulled. So I have to pull this off, the box there, and which just got a compressor and a big old crane. So I'm supposed to have a guy come check out the welding, to do some welding, take those off, put new ramps on, trying to get boards, the neck welded up. So I got to get here and start mowing. Got my implements over there. May have showed my work truck company, but they're out of Kentucky anyway. So, but we got new knives for it because that last job, which I'm literally just gonna sharpen them up a little bit, take them all off, even the side ones, and put carbides. So we're gonna do that tomorrow as well. Gonna go ahead and get that excavator and get those get that brush cutter out. It's pretty decently heavy, so I hope this turns out pretty good. And probably gonna go back to Stowers tomorrow and go get some thermostats and a water pump for the excavator. So probably gonna wash it and blow it out as well. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so got this side coupled up, and this one's the wrong one. So after looking right here, it fits right in there, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to get the male side of this one. So man, I was hoping to use it. I already got all the blocks changed out and everything, return it where they should be. I was looking for some grease fittings, but I don't know if these are going to be hydraulic lubricated or not. I imagine the bottom side. We'll go ahead and flip it real quick. I'm not sure if it's X30 Series XBC 42. Looks pretty slick. I don't know if both sides got changed. Yeah, they do. Let's go ahead and get that tilted up real quick and see how things are going to go. Got to get everything greased up. I'm missing a pin out of, actually both of these. That one's missing a bolt, this one's missing a bolt, so I'm gonna have to beat these pins out and get it cleaned up. And then this one's missing a bolt as well, so always something. Tractor, gotta get it bush hogging and get this tilted over, and we'll look at it real quick. All right, pretty good rotation there, or tilt wise. I was really wanting something better, more like aggressive cutting, but ooh, wow, it cut me pretty good. But these are pretty sharp. So now I probably need to go ahead and get an extra set on standby. That way I'll have some, and then learn how to sharpen them too as well. Looks like they might be reversible. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure out how to get in there. Oh, there's an access hole right there. right here you take that nut off, and then oh, this actually got, it does, it's got the little cutters at the bottom. That's pretty cool. Didn't think it'd have them on there. I thought, figured it'd just have this, that way it would just chop it, and then that right there will mulch it up. So I think the flow on this is 25 max. I'm pretty satisfied so far on it as well, because it's got a good tilt. That way I can go up to something and trim back. Motor's in there nicely. Not a bad little investment, considering the jobs we're fixing to have for a community college job. So pretty slick. So pretty excited. Now I got to go get the fitting for it, and then we'll go ahead. Want to talk to as well, I got new knives, change them out. Got this one replaced, and then I put these locks on it because somebody tore the door off, and then they didn't mess with my fuel or nothing like that, like putting stuff in it or nothing. So I already ran a couple things full. So I got these. I also have another holes like this, that way I can put them down in there. So I thought about putting some on here and some on there, but I don't have to deal with it. So fix, get everything greased, new knives, and then go pick up some new filters for tomorrow. That's why it's important to change out the filters. That's why the AC was not working at all, because the evaporator was slam full. I was going to try to record that, but it's just hard working 12 hours and then trying to show that all nasty and dusty and at dark. So I figured I'd just go show you. But I'm very happy with this. Stowers, Kat, Randy, Cheryl done me pretty good, got me going. So pretty happy about it so far. So I'd like to see how it's going to actually cut. That's my biggest thing. So now I was hoping to use it and get to show you at the same time. So we're going to go ahead. I can't believe that won't work. I think it's because of that hole right there. I think so too, because it's the same size. So maybe a little bit bigger. All right, so this ain't a mulcher. Kind of tested on the grass. I didn't know it had carbides on it because I forgot about it. So we'll set it up, and then I guess I'll get some footage of it on the inside and the outside. So it's hard because it's 42 inches and it's kind of hard to get that right angle. If it was a mulcher, it'd probably be a little bit better. So let's see how it does. right, so I found out this has always been a low spot, but it's super mushy. I started going that way and it started rolling the mud back, and we got a tree stand right there, so I was going to try to clean it. We got a little tile washed out right here, so it's pretty nasty. I got a wedding to go to in a little bit. So this isn't bad for what it is, but for $11,000 it'll do good. So I'm trying to get back to those right there. There's a sapling's probably about that big around, a little bit bigger. They said 4-inch diameter is what it could do. So, and the deer has been coming in through here. So I started cleaning this up. I think the water runoff runs right through here on this back side, so I'm gonna try to sneak in right here, try to mulch this back or cut it back. And then there's a couple tree saplings that's back over here. I'd like to try to see if I can't mulch them up and kind of see what kind of finish it'll do, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I hit a couple rocks, yeah, right there. You can kind of see. I'm gonna have to keep these on standby just in case. So let me set up the Craftsman tripod here. Probably, oh shoot. Nice. We're gonna try this. Ooh. There we go. Let's try this. See what. Hopefully I won't mulch it up. All right. For some reason, it didn't work. So I had everything going. I had this as my tripod. But I had a few sticks in here, or trees. Has a stump. You know, it kind of leaves it pretty chunky, just like a brush cutter or disc mulcher or something like that. Just came in and quickly smacked it, and then hit a rock right here. But here's a tree right here, just like brush cutter or something that with carbides or something. But I mean, I cleaned this up just in a few minutes, so I mean, you can't complain about it for the price versus, you know, $11,000 versus a $30,000 mulcher. Yeah, it'd do a little better, but not much difference than this right here. So I mean, I could have came in with my skid steer and done this, just a couple swipes, but I'm testing it to figure out how to, you know, get in there. But the tilting, the front and back is hard to get the angle you need. And it being a small excavator, Mini X, it does decent. But the thing is, I don't know if it's the continuous flow going to the head. You can't raise the boom up. And I checked the fluid, and I did add some because I knew it was low. So, but I mean, I got this knocked out in 30-40 minutes, just trying to figure it out first. And then I got some up there, so that's pretty good. Probably come over here and hit the rest of this. But I thought it recorded this right here, so, but it didn't. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's very manageable now. You could probably go over it 2 or 3 more times, a little better each time, and it would probably clean up 10 times better as well. So, but it's pretty muddy right now. we're gonna try to stay away from this area for a while because I didn't think I was gonna make it out of there. Once I started pushing forward, it started rolling on top of the track, and I knew I had to get out of there pretty quickly. So at least I got this much. I just hate that I mounted this up, but it's my land anyway, so we'll have to come back here and blade it. So, but our culvert runs through here, and it always washed out, so it always rutted out when we go out here hunting. So at least I got it to where it would be open up, and may have to come back here with the excavator and retrench this out because it does all that. But anyway, it's just a little test out, because usually if you try to do stuff for yourself, you usually break something and cost yourself more money when you could just, you know, use something else, or like a bush hog. Or but I just want to test it out. It does good. Trees, it probably depends on what it is, but this is usually or mainly going to be used for embankments and just knocking areas where I can't get to with a skid steer to mulch it up. So I'm gonna take this over here and blow it off, and try to keep, we're gonna try to keep stuff nice. So, but it's hard when you're using it for a living. But anyway, let's get this going. And but that's what I got on this. This is the Virnig X30 Series. So pretty happy with it. I just wish I had a bigger excavator, but doing what I can do with what I got. So done pretty good. Blades are pretty sharp steel, carbides. So I'll probably go through Stowers Cat in Chattanooga. That's an authorized dealer to probably sell the blades and the carbides. Probably try to go ahead and get another extra set of the blades and the carbide.